Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this huge report claiming that Barca believe they need a marquee signing in attack this summer as Laporta is pushing for manager Xavi to make at least a marquee signing in attack. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Bernardo Silva as Barca target will not be coming to Barca. No chance again of that happening as Bernardo Silva have reached agreement with Manchester City for a new contract until 2026, according to Romano. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As we enter the last couple of weeks of this summer window, Barca are still working on ways to improve the squad. Barca manager Xavi Hernandez has made it abundantly clear that he still wishes to sign a new right back and a creative midfielder before the window closes. But apart from those two positions, though, Sport is now reporting that Barca believe they need to bring in a marquee signing in the attacking department as well. At a time when Barcelona will be playing at the Montjuic Olympic Stadium owing to the renovations at the Camp Nou, they need to make up for the loss in revenue in some manner. As such, Barcelona believe that a star signing in attack could help them in that regard by maximizing the ticket sales at their temporary home stadium as well as other possible marketing opportunities. To that end, attempts were made to sign Leo Messi very early on this summer, but that did not come to fruition. So now the focus then moved to Neymar, with the Brazilian star also being keen on a move. However, an arrangement for his signing in a feasible operation could not be achieved. And so manager Xavi Hernandez was also not in favor of his signing, and as such, the 31-year-old signed for Al Hilal. So will João Felix be the plan B now? With Neymar Jr. slipping away, the attention is now shifted towards João Felix of Atletico Madrid. President Joan Laporta is well-known admirer of the 23-year-old forward João Felix, while several from the club's administration as well believe that he can be a star addition to the squad while making a difference on the pitch. Xavi, though, is not convinced by João Felix either, but would not object to his signing as long as he gets a right back and another midfield target first. But for Barca to sign these many players, they might have to offload more of their current stars, like Clement Lenglet, Sergio Dest, and one of either Ansu Fati and Ferran Torres, possibly being shown the exit doors. Of course, heading into this summer window, Barca had a clear objective. They had to, like, talking about players that need to come, or let me say, areas on the pitch that needs to be strengthened. And as we all know, so far into the summer window, we haven't been able to strengthen all those positions. Right back being the priority that Xavi wants to strengthen, and Xavi's own personal preference of an attacking midfielder, as he have been pushing the club to add one. Some players like Bernardo Silva was strongly linked, but now a move does not even look possible again as he will sign a new contract. And now Xavi still wants players like Giovanni Lo Celso to join, as Silva will not be available. So Xavi now, according to Xavi, he has already ordered Barca to go for two new players, one to strengthen the right back and the other to strengthen attacking midfield. And of course, now we've been talking about players like in the past, Neymar being linked to a return, Messi linked to a return, and now we're talking about Joao Felix. What about Joao Felix? Why is Xavi not also pushing the club to go for Joao Felix? Joao Felix is a talented player, and I definitely believe that Joao Felix will be a good addition to this team. With the summer window fast running out, I don't think it will make any sense for us to end this window without bringing an attacker like Joao Felix, because he's the only reliable attacker that we can bring if we want to indeed bring a new attacker. Neymar was the first choice, but Xavi was not in favor of the player signing. Um, Now, even Joao Felix, they are saying that Xavi have said until Barca sign an attacking midfielder and a right back before they can start thinking about the possibility of bringing in players like Joao Felix. That is only if the financial fair play margin is available for that. And of course, it is still something that many Barca fans have been very, very frustrated about how Xavi has been making some of his decisions. Because honestly, sometimes you feel like, what is happening? Why is Xavi acting the way he's acting? What are we going? Why is he pushing for another midfielder? Why? We need an attacker. We need goals. We need goals because, to be honest, I've said this uncountable number of times. Apart from Robert Lewandowski, who is up front, the other wingers don't know how to score. Let's be honest. Rafinha is not a good goal scorer. He doesn't score many goals, and we know that in the history of Barca, their front three have always been players who know how to finish the box. They know how to score, and we can't be relying on one player, a player that doesn't even have a backup. Lewandowski doesn't have a backup. Yes, we have signed Vitor Roque, but is Vitor Roque coming now? No. Vitor Roque is expected by next year. So how are we supposed to cope? How are we supposed to compete in Champions League with only Lewandowski being a reliable source of goals? So if Lewandowski is injured, how will Barca cope? That's the question. So I think Barca should try to go for Joao Felix, irrespective of what Xavi wants. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. It is no secret that FC Barcelona are strong admirers of Bernardo Silva, having tried to sign him for 3 consecutive years now. But as had been the case in the past, the club's iffy financial situation meant that a move for the Portuguese international was out of reach, despite the player's willingness to make the jump. Barca did make an offer to sign Silva on loan with a permanent buy option, but Manchester City quickly shut it down. Given that he is seen as a key player in Pep Guardiola's team, the citizens would not give the 28-year-old away that easily and were even working on renewing his contract. Fabrizio Romano has now said Silva has indeed gone ahead and reached verbal agreement with the citizens over a new contract. The Italian transfer expert states that Bernardo's new deal with the English champions could run until the summer of 2026. Having waited to see if there was any possibility for a Barca move, Silva is now understood to have given his formal confirmation for the new contract. Man City now hope that the 28-year-old attacking midfielder will sign his deal before the weekend and commit his future to the club. Xavi had been intent on signing Silva, with the club legend seeing the City star as the ideal fit to his plans. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.